Hi, this is Tom from ZeroToFinals.com. In this video, I'm going to be going through the hypothalamus and pituitary. Straight in. Hormones are messenger chemicals that travel in the blood between the organs and the tissues, regulating many processes. Too much or too little of a hormone can have significant consequences, so it's important to keep them tightly regulated. A hormone axis controls the amount of a hormone in the system. Most hormones in the body are controlled by two structures in the middle part of the brain, called the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus sits above the pituitary gland and releases hormones that stimulate the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland releases hormones in response. This way, the hypothalamus controls the pituitary. Let's talk about the hormones of the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus releases thyrotropin-releasing hormone, or TRH, which stimulates thyroid-stimulating hormone secretion by the pituitary, corticotropin-releasing hormone, or CRH, which stimulates adrenocorticotropic hormone secretion by the pituitary, gonadotropin-releasing hormone, or GnRH, which stimulates luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone secretion by the pituitary, growth hormone-releasing hormone, or GHRH, which stimulates growth hormone secretion by the pituitary, somatostatin, which is also called growth hormone inhibiting hormone, or GHIH, which inhibits growth hormone release by the pituitary gland, and dopamine, which is also called prolactin inhibiting hormone, or PIH, which inhibits prolactin release by the pituitary. Next, let's go through the hormones of the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland has an anterior and a posterior part, which release different hormones. The anterior pituitary gland releases thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, which stimulates thyroid hormone secretion by the thyroid gland, adrenocorticotropic hormone, or ACTH, which stimulates cortisol secretion by the adrenal glands, follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH, and luteinizing hormone, or LH, which controls sex hormone secretion by the gonads, which are the testicles in males and the ovaries in females, growth hormone, or GH, prolactin, which stimulates breast milk production, and melanocyte stimulating hormone, or MSH, which stimulates melanocytes to produce melanin, which increases the skin pigmentation. The posterior pituitary releases oxytocin, which is actually produced by the hypothalamus but secreted by the posterior pituitary. Oxytocin stimulates uterine contractions during childbirth and milk ejection during breastfeeding, and also plays a role in social bonding and pleasure, and antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, which is again produced in the hypothalamus but secreted by the posterior pituitary. Antidiuretic hormone stimulates water reabsorption from the urine in the collecting ducts of the kidneys, making it responsible for concentrating the urine.